one who can heal the troubles around us, fill our lives with joy. A song about Jesus, how he pulled me through. Jesus, won't you close as you walk down the road to places unknown. He's as near as your heart. Always know he'll be right where you are. Dwells in peace upon this land.
Then we'll all be made new
As Jesus' love comes shining through. Let not your heart be troubled, believe in me. My Father has many mansions, just to wait and see. I go now to prepare a place, especially for you. And if I go, I will come again, so that you will be here with me. I dreamed I went to heaven just the other day. The door was standing open, the voice would show the way. A throne was there before me, a rainbow circled round. The elders and the angels, their crowns they did lay down, bowing down in worship to the Lamb who had been slain, raising up their voices, this is what they say, Holy Lord, Holy Lord, O Lord God Almighty, who was and is to come. Holy Lord, Holy Lord, lightning and the thunder flashed on the crystal sea. The lamps that burned revealing the faces around me. The first one like a fire, the next one of a cat, the bird is soaring eagle. Then at last I saw the man falling down in worship to the Lamb who had been slain. We were raising up our voices. Here's His word to say, Holy Lord, Holy Lord, O Lord God Almighty, who was and is to come. Holy Lord, Holy Lord, you alone are worthy to receive our praise. Holy Lord, Holy Lord, all glory, honor, power, for you all things were made. Holy Lord, Holy Lord, Holy Lord, Holy Lord. Day and night they worship to the Lamb who had been slain. They were raising up their voices. They'll never cease to say, Holy Lord. O Lord God Almighty, who was and is to come. Holy Lord, you alone are worthy to receive our praise. Holy Lord, all glory, honor, power, for you all things were made. Holy Lord, Holy Lord, Holy Lord. Holy Lord, Holy Lord, Holy Lord, Holy Lord.
All right. Welcome, 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 everyone. I see a few people already in the live chat area. I am Lorraine, and this is the first concert for the month of September. So welcome, welcome to everyone. Hello, Brother Merle, Sister Michelle, Merle's wife, and hello to you, Brother John B. Glad to see all of you guys are already in the house commenting in the live chat area. And I will try to keep up with everyone as much as I can, but depending on who all shows up for this and is commenting in the live chat area, I may not do very much like typing out myself, but I will try to keep track because you guys, you three are already entered into the drawing, okay? Now here's how my drawing is going to work. I am giving away 3 copies of my latest album, The Return of the King, and Behind the Music. And Behind the Music is a publication that I created for each individual album that gives you the background, the history, the stories behind the music. Okay, and so as people are coming into the concert, you want to leave a live chat comment, okay? And I'm writing down everybody's handle names so that when we get towards the end of the concert, I have the hard duty of choosing from everyone who attends today and is commenting live. I have the duty of choosing 3 winners. Okay. And towards the end of the concert, I will be announcing the winners. And then those 3 winners will need to email me at Lorraine at lorrainesmusic.com. And then once I receive the email from my 3 winners from today's concert, then I will send you the album, which will be in a zip file, and I will send you also Behind the Music for the Return of the King album. So I'm going to try to keep up, and I will be mentioning this drawing all throughout this concert. Maybe Merle and Michelle, if you see new people coming in, make sure and let them know to comment if you wouldn't mind, because I want as many people to have an opportunity to win this free music from me as possible. And always, if you have not signed up to my website, www.lorrainesmusic.com, you need to do so now, because I am also giving away 3 more songs. Just for giving me your email address, you'll get an automated email that will have the download links in that email, just as my way of saying thank you to all of you for subscribing. Okay, so I'm very excited to be doing these concerts twice a month. I've been in like testing mode for like the past 2 months, honestly, testing here and there. And at first I tested with StreamYard, and I just wasn't happy with the audio quality. And then I had to learn from scratch OBS, which is what I am using to stream to you guys right now. That was a challenge. And there's still more learning that I need to do. Eventually, at some point, I want to be able to totally sing live for you guys. But until I can figure out the syncing technical difficulties that I've been having, syncing my microphone to my webcam, I am just pre-recording me singing the song. So, I mean, I'm still singing live for you guys. It's pre-recorded. But at least I can stream the whole thing to all of you live, because this has been very important to me in being able to provide a place absolutely free of charge. I don't charge any memberships. You can come to the concerts twice a month, free of charge. Enjoy the music, enjoy the time of fellowship, get to know some of my other brothers and sisters in the live chat area. I would like a chance to get to know some of my subscribers who I've already sent a notification of this concert. I would like to get a chance to personally meet you and get to know you. So please don't be shy. Please leave a comment in the live chat area, because that's my way of being able to enter you into the drawing. So, all right, you guys ready for another song? Let's just go ahead and keep moving this along, because I've got a full concert lineup for you. So hopefully you've got about an hour and a half to 2 hours to just, hang back with me, fellowship, chat with one another, and enjoy some good, wholesome Christian, uplifting, encouraging music.
I was falling apart, I was on the floor, then you found me there. You cleaned me up, took me by the hand, you helped me to stand. Now my life, it belongs to you, you're the master of my soul. I'm not afraid, I can finally stand, you are all that I need, you are all that I need. With you I am set free, no longer running from my pain. In you I live again, my life means more to you, I know. Now I know you're all I need. How I longed for days free of pain. With you I can start again. The trials of life is what it is, they can't defeat me now. I'm learning to walk in your word, I can finish the race. Only you help me see, you are all that I need. You are all that I need. With you I am set free, no longer running from my pain. In you I live again, my life is more to you, I know. Now I know you're all I need. I was falling apart, then you found me there. You cleaned me up, took me by the hand, learning to walk in your word. You are all that I need. You are all that I need.
Okay, so all that I need, that is on my debut album, Best Part of Me. And I have all kinds of genres, honestly, in the music that I sing and produce. Now, all of the songs that I'm going to be performing for you guys today, these are all my original songs, or songs that I have obtained licensing to be able to put them on my albums. Now, future concerts down the road, I will include some cover songs, okay? But for this first one, I wanted all of the songs to be from my 3 albums. Now, there's a few new ones, okay? Now some of you have been with me all this time as I have been, in testing mode and getting everything ready. Well, I've got some new ones for you guys that you haven't heard although they are on my album. Okay, so without further ado, let's just keep moving right along. This next song is from my second album, The Good Shepherd.
Since the dawn of time, a creature stands beyond a wall, singing an evil song, soothing and beautiful is the song. It's the song of spiritual death. This serpent is glorious and red. It draws the sheep from across the land. Across the distance a mighty wall stands, placed there by the shepherd's hand. The good shepherd can be heard from a distance, calling his sheep to come back home. Come back, my little children, move away from the wall. Come back to fertile pastures, where you will never be snatched from my hand. Warriors come and warriors have gone to take their place upon the wall, protecting the sheep from a fall. Shield and sword are raised high. The sheep wander far and wide, trying to cross to the other side. They hear the soothing song of the serpent, no longer hearing the shepherd's call. The good shepherd can be heard from a distance, calling his sheep to come back home. Come back, my little children, move away from the wall. Come back to fertile pastures, where you will never be snatched from my hand. Warriors come and help to herd the sheep back to the safety of the shepherd's keep. Warriors unite there on that wall, wielding their swords of truth. United we stand, divided we fall. Careful not to let pride be our downfall. Protect the sheep no matter the cost, even if our own lives are lost. The good shepherd can be heard from a distance, calling his sheep to come back home. Come back, my little children, move away from the wall. Come back to fertile pastures, where you will never be snatched from my hand. Ooh.
Boy, isn't the Lord Jesus Christ our great good shepherd? You know, and I wrote that song, it was like 2016, 2017, somewhere around in there. And that was during the time when I came out of the Mandela effect. And I realized just what lengths the Lord went through to set me free from that deception. And so I'm glad you guys are enjoying that. Everyone that is commenting so far, I've written you down. You all are entered into the drawing, okay? Now, Brother Danny is here. Danny has been a huge influence in my life and in my music career. He's the one that helped me get my latest album that I'm giving away today. He helped me get that finished. And actually, I'm glad that Danny dropped in, because the next song that I'm going to do for you guys is a song that Danny originally wrote. Now, 2 weeks ago, I believe I did the version where Danny takes the first verse and then I take the second one. Well, I'm going to try to solo it this time. Now, of course, I probably don't do it as well as Danny does, just because Danny is Danny and he's absolutely awesome. But here is Street East of the River.
I sit at my piano where I play at third and B, trying to think of a song to play that the heart can feel. The tip jar seems so empty at the end of the night, but when the show is over, it's so good to know you tried. So play a song to remember about the love I found. There's one that can heal the troubles around us, fill our lives with joy. A song about Jesus, how he pulled me through on a street east of the river, where I learned to sing about you. Panhandlers are restless, beg you for a dime. They wait outside the doors, just like their dreams they left behind. They turn to the bartender, who's pouring drinks to get by. We need only the love of Jesus to see the world through their eyes. So play a song to remember about the love I found. There's one that can heal the troubles around us, fill our lives with joy. A song about Jesus, how he pulled me through on the street east of the river, where I learned to sing about you. I sing about you.
Oh man, that song is real. And that's why I fell in love with Danny's original version of it, because I could just see Jesus. I could just see him all through that song. And I'm so thankful to Danny for allowing me to change just a few of the words to make it what you just heard. And of course, on the album, The Return of the King, is me and Danny doing the duet. He takes the first verse and the first chorus solo, and then I take the second verse solo, and then we both, as you just heard at the end, we do the last chorus as a duet. And you know, that's what the world needs. The world needs Jesus Christ. And so hope you guys are enjoying the concert so far. Let me give you guys some information about my ministry here. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I had problems. Give me just a second here, guys. Sorry. I had problems with the resolution, and I had to I had to get some help from my oldest son. I just forgot to do the screen. There we go. There we go. But here is some information for you guys of how you can support my music. There's a lot of different ways. Obviously, you know, coming to these concerts, which are free, entering the drawing. I mean, that's like my gift to you. That's a way that I can give back to you guys, because I so appreciate each and every one of you. But there's a little flyer there of some additional ways that you can help support me, this ministry, my music, you know, get the word out as far as my music goes. I am doing, you know, advertising on Facebook. That's been going very well, honestly. But, you know, word of mouth is also very good. So if you don't mind, if you have, you know, various social media platforms, you know, share, like, comment, you know, all of that to kind of help get my music out there in front of more people. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so moving right along, and I see Sister Lo is in the house. I'm so glad that you were able to join. I know you missed the last one, but I'm going to enter you into the drawing now as soon as I start the next song. Just a reminder, everyone, what this drawing is I am giving away my latest album, The Return of the King. I'm going to give that to 3 people at the close of the concert today. Now, how you enter the contest, because this is really the only way that I can enter you in, is I just need you sometime, you know, when you come in, to leave a live chat comment. Then I see that, and then I'm going to add you to the list of everyone who has commented thus far. So please don't be shy. Feel free to leave a comment. That just lets me know so that I can get you entered into the contest. So, all right, without further ado, here is the next song.
Woman of faith has been my anchor to help me weather any storm. Such impeccable faith this woman had, to know God has a greater plan. I am blessed to have a mother as this. I'm only half the woman she is. She taught me to trust him through all things. My mother taught me the way. I'm walking just God alone. I walk in a shadow through valleys high and low. This woman showed me the way to go. I am blessed to have a mother is this. I'm only half the woman she is. She taught me to trust him through all things. My mother taught me the way. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Proverbs 22:6. Indebted to this woman of faith who stood by me along the way. How best to show my love for her. I'm so blessed to be her daughter. I am blessed to have a mother is this. I'm only half the woman she is. She taught me to trust him through all things. My mother taught me the way. I am blessed to have a mother as this. I'm only half the woman she is. She taught me to trust him through all things. My mother taught me the way. My mother taught me the way.
All right. So, I Am Blessed, a song for my mother. That was a song that I wrote for my mother when she was first diagnosed with cancer. I had only 1 week to come up with the music, the words, the lyric, the melody, get it recorded, because then I presented that song to her at her celebration of life party. I then lost her 3 months later. But, you know, through that time, God spoke to my mother, and she said the day that she found out that she had cancer, she said to me and my sister, God's timing is always perfect. And at first that was really, really hard for me to accept those words, because in my carnal mind, and I see some of the comments that, you know, some of the things that you guys are talking about, getting our flesh under subjection and rule of Jesus Christ. Well, in my carnality back 3 years ago, when she was still with me, the last thing I thought was that this was, God's perfect timing. I'm like, what do you mean perfect timing? This is the furthest thing from perfect timing, and I went through a lot of emotions, and I'm going to go grab a link when I start the next song, because I wrote out my story about me and my mother and creating I Am Blessed, a song for my mother. Usually this is just given to subscribers, but I want to make sure those of you who maybe aren't subscribed, that you still have a chance to go read that article that I wrote. And I hope in some way that it can be a blessing and an encouragement to all of you. So I'm going to go grab that link, and I'll put that in the live chat during the next song. And again, remember, if you're watching and you haven't left a comment, please don't be shy. I can't enter you into the contest for the albums if I can't see you, if I don't know that you're there. It's like I see quite a few viewers, but there's only a few handful of people that are talking in the live chat area. Okay, if you want to be entered into the drawing, you're going to have to leave a live chat comment. That way I can see it, and then I just add you to the list, and then I will be choosing the winners at the end of the concert. So I'm going to go ahead and play the next song, and then I'm going to grab the link to the article that I wrote about my mom and the story behind the song that you just heard.
Here we are, honored together, it's you and I. God has made us fall in love. It's true, I really found someone like you. Will it stay? The love you feel for me, will it say that you will be by my side to see me through until my life is through? Well, in my mind, we can conquer the world. You and I, you and I. I'm so glad, at least in my life, I found someone that will be there forever to see me through. I found strength in you. I only pray that I have shown you a brighter day with all this love that we're living for. You see, don't worry what happens to me, for in my mind you will stay here always. You and I, you and I, you and I. For in my mind we can conquer the world. In love, you and I, you and I, you and I.
Okay, somebody put a question in that I do want to address, because the song that you just heard, You and I, that was originally written by Stevie Wonder. And I heard that song through the Christian artist Kathy Tricoli. And I always used to sing the instrumental version that she always did. You know, this was like way back in the 90s. When I started getting back into music back in like 2015, 2016, the producer that I was working with then felt that I did such a good enough job on that song that I needed to get what's called a mechanical license. Those of you who want to know, maybe you're performers and you want to have a cover song that's going to be on your next album. What you need is a mechanical license. Now, if you only stick to online platforms like, you know, Spotify, Google Music, you know, that sort of thing, SoundDrop is who I use to distribute my music online. I mean, there's other platforms besides SoundDrop. That's just who I use. You can get a mechanical license through them, but because I sell my albums outside of just, Spotify and all of those places, I sell my albums on my website, lorrainesmusic.com. I needed to have a separate mechanical license for that, and I use Easy Song Licensing is who I use. So you can just do a Google search for Easy Song It's either Easy Song License or easysonglicensing.com or something like that. But they're very well known. It's not real expensive depending on which kind of format you're going to use. I just did like for downloads, because right now I don't have physical CDs made up yet. I've had some requests from people to send my music in a CD format to them physically, like in the mail. I just haven't done that yet. At some point I probably need to do that, but just to get myself going with this dream and this vision, I decided just go ahead and just stick strictly to downloads. But at some point, as the Lord leads me, I will, come up with a way that I can, do the whole CD package and all of that. I just need to make sure that everything would look professional and that it would sound professional. So for now, bear with me, everyone. You can certainly go to www.lorrainesmusic. Let me get this up here. Oh, this is there. There we go. Okay. This is where you go to purchase any of my 3 albums. I have 3 now. I have my latest, The Return of the King. I have my debut album, Best Part of Me, and then The Good Shepherd. And with each album, you're also going to get the publication behind the music, which is just something that I created that gives you the story behind each song and just a little bit of information into the creation of that particular album. Now, also with The Good Shepherd, you're also going to receive the short animated video to the short story, The Good Shepherd and the Dragon, that I wrote several years ago as well. Okay, and so that's for anyone who purchases my album, The Good Shepherd. Okay, so I'm going to check the live chat area, just make sure I didn't miss anyone coming in a little bit late. I want to make sure that everyone who's commenting is entered into the drawing, because like I said, I am giving away 3 of my latest album, The Return of the King. I'm giving that away to 3 winners by the time my concert is done this afternoon. Now, the way you have to enter, and please don't be shy, you just need to leave a comment in the live chat area. That's the only way I can see you and get you entered into the contest. It's not me trying to coerce you to, talk with everyone. If you simply just want to say, hello, I want to enter the drawing, and then maybe you just don't feel comfortable commenting after that, that's okay. I want you to feel comfortable, but I also want you to have a chance to equally be entered into the contest, okay? So please just leave some little chat so that I can see you and I can add you to the list. All right, so the next song, this is a special one because this is off of my latest album, The Return of the King. But this is a song that my middle son, Jordan, he created and composed all of the music. Now, this is his original composition. Danny did a little bit of work with his music, so it does sound a little bit different on the album. But Jordan's original creation was just absolutely gorgeous. This is a blues song, and so, I do different types of genres, and, rhythm and blues is one that I do fairly well. And so when I heard him play this song for me, I was like, I can hear a whole song in this. and wanting to do a surprise for him because he was a senior in high school. I came up with the lyrics and the melody to his original piece. And he heard me practicing it one day, and he comes into, where I was practicing, and he's like, Mom, is that to my song? And I'm trying to surprise him because I wanted to give it to him as a graduation gift. And so I had to come clean. I had to tell him all about it. And he was thrilled. And so, it is on, the Return of the King, but, here is Right Where You Are, featuring my son, Jordan Rogers.
The time has come to live your life, racing towards a future so bright. You will be in my heart. Always know I'll be right where you are. Jesus will hold you close as you walk down the road to places unknown. He's as near as your heart. Always know you'll be right where you when the road's unclear and you're filled with fear, Jesus always will be there. So never fear, He is always near. He will lead you as you go. So go now with all of my blessings and love, for I know that God holds you close. I will hold you in my heart. Always know I'll be right where you are. Jesus will hold you close as you walk down the road to places unknown. He's as near as your heart. Always know you'll be right where you are. Always know I'll be right where you are.
All right. So I am so proud of all of my sons, but it's like one of those dreams that a musician has, is to see their children follow in their footsteps. And, Jordan is 19, he'll be 20 this year. And so this was such an honor for me to be able to include him on my latest album, The Return of the King, with that song, Right Where You Are. Okay, so more people are coming in and commenting. I've been able to keep up so far with all of you. Everyone who has commented in the live chat area so far, you're entered into the drawing that I'm going to be doing at the end of the show today. because I want to give away my album to 3 people. Just my way of being able to bless you guys and, give hope, encouragement, because you all give that to me. And so anyone who maybe hasn't commented, but you're just, quietly listening in the background, please don't be shy. All these people that are commenting, I know them personally, and I've known them for a long time. These are all wonderful, wonderful men and women, brothers and sisters in the Lord. And so that they would be thrilled to get to know some new people, just as I would, and I want to be able to get to know you and, be able to start creating those bonds and those relationships with you. So don't be shy. Even if you want to just say hi, just so I see your handle name so that I can get you entered into the drawing. Okay. All right. So the next one, this is a new one. Some of you that have, followed me for the last several years, you might remember this one, but I've, totally redone the song. This is a new one. I haven't done it even in my test runs. So this will be a new song for you guys that have been with me as I've been, testing and all of that. So here we go.
What you want, it's always the same. The accuser of the brethren calls night and day, standing before God's holy throne, throwing all of their storm. The accuser wants to keep you bound, locked in chains, your hope to be found. I died so you could be set free. Put all your hope and trust in me. Put all your hope and trust in me. I am your strength and your hope. Oh, with me you are not alone. Take my yoke and lay yours down. My life for yours, the ransom was found. No longer covered by sin's dirty stain. My blood washed it all away. Washed it all away. No matter what they may say, you are strong when you call upon my name. Don't carry this shame or die in vain. My death for you is your eternal gain. I am your strength and your hope.
All right. So, accuser of the brethren, and you know, we all face that, in various, trials and seasons of our life. It just seems like one thing after another just continues to happen. And, scripture tells us that Satan stands before the throne of God night and day, accusing us before the Lord. Okay, well, we know that we have an advocate that goes before us, the Lord Jesus Christ. So I am going to put everyone that as you come in and as you're commenting, I'm writing your name down. Then I'm going to put it in a bowl or something. I'm going to fold it up. So then that way, when I'm ready to do the drawing and choose the 3 winners, it'll be random that way. So whoever wins, you win. And then what you need to do, you need to email me at Lorraine at lorrainesmusic.com. And then once I get your email, then I'm going to send you the zip file for the complete album for The Return of the King. And then I'm also going to give you Behind the Music, which is the publication that I created that gives you the story and the background and the history behind the making of the album. Okay. So, all right. The next song is a song that I wrote for my husband several years ago. And this is on my debut album, Best Part of Me. And that is also the title song to my debut album.
When you look at me, I can see that we were meant to be. All the struggles we made it through, now it's just you and me. In your arms is where I belong. You feed my soul. In your eyes I can finally see you're the best part of me. You're the perfect heart. Now I know that you will never leave. Now I know it's you, my soulmate, my destiny. No other love won my heart. I'm forever yours. In your eyes I can finally see you're the best part of me. Now I see that you are the man that the Lord had planned, the perfect man. Your love for me is all I need to see. In your eyes I can finally see you're the best part of me.
All right, let me show you guys what I'm doing here. Everyone who's commented so far, you are now in the drawing. There's like pieces of paper in here. There's like 7 or 8. Okay, so this is my little drawing container here. So anyone else who wishes to enter the drawing to receive my latest album, The Return of the King, that Danny helped me produce and create. He did a lot of the music on many of the songs. He's also featured in several of the songs. You want to leave a live chat comment now, because probably after about 5 or 6 more songs, I'm going to close the contest, and that just gives me time to make sure that I have everybody's names in that are going to be entered, and then I will be choosing 3 winners. So, okay, so the next one is a song off the latest album, The Return of the King. This is a song that was originally written, created, and done by the Christian group Sovereign Cross, and they were gracious enough to allow me to do my own rendition. Jesus Fill Us.
Jesus, you free us to worship you in our soul. You lead us and teach us, refill and make us whole. The Father, Son, the Holy One, let every knee and will bow to you. You took the door. The Father, Son, the Holy One, and every knee and will bow to Ooh. Jesus, keep us in the Father's hands we pray. Our life belongs to you. In the Father's house we will stay with you.
All right, that's such an upbeat and happy song. You know, you can't be in a bad mood when you listen to Jesus Fill Us, because it has such a wonderful, wonderful message. You know, when we just allow the Lord to be in control of our lives. And you know, yes, we still have to deal with this carnal flesh, but that's where, you know, like Brother Merle's channel so rightly named, you know, we just live in grace, living in grace. And so I hope you guys are enjoying the concert so far. Okay. Again, as far as how to support this ministry, here's some information for you guys. Those of you who are on social media, you know, the various different platforms of social media, you know, share the concert, you know, maybe share some of the articles or the posts from my website, www.lorrainesmusic.com. I would appreciate, you know, getting my music out there in front of more people, because the Lord uses music, okay? He's definitely used music to really come in and heal my heart, you know, especially, you know, in times of, like, you know, when I was losing my mom. You know, what did he do to help me through that? He gave me the song. He gave me the song, I Am Blessed, the song for my mother. And so I just want, you know, these concerts to be a time of encouragement. I want it to be uplifting, encouraging for you guys. But most importantly, I want it to be a time that we come together in praise and worship to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, first and foremost. But I want a place where all of you guys can fellowship with one another. You know, and I see you guys commenting. I'm not able to read everything. Hopefully I'll be able to watch this back, and then I'll be able to read the comments. I am keeping track of who all's coming in and commenting so that you're added to the drawing. Okay, and again, you know, I don't mean to hound this into the ground. I really want as many people to have the opportunity to be entered into the drawing to win my latest album, The Return of the King. The only way I'm going to know to enter you into the drawing is to be able to see you comment in the live chat area. So please don't be shy. I don't bite. My brothers and sisters that are already conversing with each other in the live chat area, they don't bite either. So, you know, just leave me a small chat saying, you know, hi, or enter me into the drawing. Then I will be able to do so. Okay, so the next song is another song kind of in the sense, you know, when I was delivered from the Mandela effect several years ago. You know, I told you earlier when the Good Shepherd played that song was based on my deliverance, okay? Well, here's another song that was based on my deliverance entitled Eyes to See.
They say your word has all been changed. Do they not see the promise on the page? They say the words weren't written this way. Have you left us now to We know what you wrote inside your word. They can't take that away. The words of the Lord are pure words, as silver tried in a furnace of earth, purified 7 times. Thou shalt keep them, O Lord. Thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever. Psalm 12, 6 and 7. This is witchcraft or mind control. They will not read the prophets of old. We know the truth, it sets us free. You have given us eyes to see. We proclaim your warning to all. This is our last wake-up call. You're coming soon to take us home. Seek him while he may be found. Seek him. Father, please, won't you hear our plea? You have given us eyes to see. We know what you wrote inside your word. They can't take that away. Father,
All right, so we're kind of starting to wind down. I hope you guys have enjoyed the music so far. Glad that there's enough people that are commenting and fellowshipping with each other in the live chat area. And if you haven't yet and you've just been listening quietly, please leave me a live chat comment so that I can get you entered into the drawing for the free music that I'm going to be giving away after the last song is played, okay? So now for some blues fans out there, here's another song that has a lot of guitar, a lot of rhythm and blues. This is another song that I obtained the mechanical license that I told you about earlier as a request from my husband. And I absolutely fell in love with this song. This was right in my vocal range and my style and everything. So I put this on my debut album, Best Part of Me. Here is the song, I'll Take Care of You.
I know you've been hurt by someone else. I can tell by the way you carry yourself. But if you let me, here's what I'll do. I'll take care of you. Loved and lost, the same as you. So you see and know just what you've been through. But if you let me, here's what I'll do. Oh, I just gotta take care of you. dry your weeping eyes. So, darling, tell me that you'll be true, 'cause there's no doubt in my mind. I know what I wanna do, and just as sure, one and one is two. Oh, I just gotta take care of you. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I just gotta take care of you.
You know, with that song at the end, because there's such a long instrumental to close out that song, I felt really, really, just being honest, I felt so self-conscious because I'm like, I don't want to turn off the camera, it's like, this is part of the song. And so I'm like, okay, what do I do? It's like, I don't play guitar, so I can't, be there, playing my guitar. And so I'm like, okay, I'll just, bob my head just a little bit. But that's a great song. For those of you who enjoy blues, rhythm and blues. Okay, so that song is on my debut album, Best Part of Me, entitled I'll Take Care of You, and I did obtain the mechanical license so that I can legally have that song on my album. Okay, so the next one. Here's a new one, okay? This is a country song, okay? This is probably the only song, at least so far, that I've written that has a real country twang to it. Now, this song I wrote for my daddy, who, back when I was 13, when he had his band and he was performing all over the state of Colorado, I got to spend the summer of my 13th birthday with him. And we worked on a Marty Robbins song together. And I got to sing this song with him on stage as he was performing. And I couldn't tell you, was it a Friday night or a Saturday night. But it was like the biggest deal for me. And probably what really kind of started the wheels in motion as far as being a performer myself. And so all these years later, I never forgot that time with him. And when I got back into music, seriously, back in like 2015, 2016, I wanted to come up with my own rendition of the song that I performed with him back in 19 I guess it would have been 1983, because then the next year my brother passed away. I was killed in a car accident. And so this next song that I'm going to play for you, it's on the Good Shepherd album. I haven't done this for you guys yet. I performed it once when I went to the Acoustic Den Cafe back in 2016, but I have not performed it live since then. So this is a brand new song for you guys. Famous song by former Marty Robbins, who has also passed away now, entitled Tie Your Dream to Mine.
Tie your dream to mine. See how high we can climb. Together we can rise above it all. One step at a time. Leave the world behind. If you tie your dream to mine. If we spend our lives trying to make it our own, our dreams are bound to come undone. When storm clouds gather, you need someone to lean on. Two hearts are stronger than one. Tie your dream to mine. See how high we can climb. Together we can rise above it all. One step at a time. Leave the world behind if you tie your dream to mine. It's a crazy world, and it would be so easy for love to get scattered in the wind. If we stand tall, and if our dreams should fall, side by side we'll build them back again. Tie your dream to mine. One step at a time. Tie your dream to mine. See how high we can climb. Together we can rise above it all. One step at a time. Leave the world behind if you tie your dream to mine. Tie your dream to mine. See how high we can climb. Together we can rise above it all. One step at a time. Leave the world behind if you tie your dream to mine. Tie your dream to mine. See how high we can climb. Together we can rise above it all. One step at a time. Leave the world behind if you tie your dream to mine. Tie your dream to mine. See how high we can climb. Together we can rise above it all. One step at a time. Leave the world behind if you tie your dream to mine. Tie your dream to mine. See how high we can climb. Together we can rise above it all. One step at a time. Leave the world behind.
Okay, how many of you could picture yourself doing the two-step to that? Okay, you know, and I was never a country singer like my dad. My dad actually sounded a lot like the late Marty Robbins, and he just thoroughly enjoyed himself. But when I first got into music, the first time I performed in front of anyone was in church when I was 12 years old. I just stuck with contemporary Christian artists. I did renditions. I used accompaniment tracks back then to artists like Sandy Patty, Amy Grant, Brian Duncan. Those were like the main ones that I kind of cut my teeth on, so to speak, as far as really getting into the world of Christian music. And I really wasn't, a country girl, and so it was a little bit difficult for me to come up with a tune that, is country and twangy, but that is catchy. And, you could just, kind of, feel yourself, bopping your head along, and, you want to get out on the dance floor and dance. And that was such a good song. And I didn't realize until much, much later in life, with my dad, living here at home with me, I took care of him when he passed away. Did I understand just how much his dream really was tied to mine? And in the next song, I'm going to grab a blog that I wrote that's basically it's only for subscribers to my website, but I want you guys to have the opportunity to read that. It's entitled "His Dream Was Tied to Mine," because and it basically it gives the story behind, my creation of that, and just, kind of what the Lord allowed me to walk through that trial by fire during the last few months of my father's life, and yeah, I'm a little bit sad that, both my mom and my dad aren't here today to see this, but I have to believe, that maybe God does allow them to see maybe some things in heaven, and the main thing is that, I'm doing what I truly enjoy, and that's singing for the Lord, singing for you guys, providing a safe place for you guys to come to, be able to fellowship with one another, and just, not have to be bothered about, smut or anything that goes against the Lord Jesus Christ. It's just a safe place where we can all come together for fellowship. So let me grab that link, and I've got 4 more songs for you guys. I'm going to be wrapping up the drawing. So those of you who maybe haven't commented, but now you're curious, and yeah, I want to enter the drawing. I want to see if I can be a winner. If you haven't commented yet in the live chat area, you need to do so now, because the drawing is going to close and the concert's going to come to an end, and then I'm going to be giving this this album to 3 people. Okay, and I've got more than 3 people that have entered the drawing so far, but I want as many people that are here. I want you to have the opportunity. So if you haven't left a comment yet, please go ahead and do so now so that I can get you entered into the drawing. So I'm going to grab that link for you. His Dream Was Tied to Mine, that I wrote about me and my dad and this journey that he and I took together. And the next song is, just to give you a little bit of information, is a song that I wrote for my youngest son, Jonathan. And I've told the story, it was like really hard for me to, come up with the song, that was based on him and where he's at in his life. But I do believe that this is the song that the Lord wanted me to write and to sing for my son, who is 17 now.
You're headstrong, you're making your way as you learn all the world's ways. Deep thinker, a line beyond your years. Don't let God's word all but disappear. Do you remember the words of Jesus? Do you remember His promise of eternal life? He bled and died so you could live. Remember, oh please remember. My miracle boy, God's precious gift, God granted me my deepest wish. Jesus always knew how much I wanted you. His promises always will come true. Do you remember the words of Jesus? Do you remember His promise of eternal life? He bled and died so you could live. Remember, oh please remember. Do you remember the words of Jesus? Do you remember His promise of eternal life? He bled and died so you could live. Remember, oh please remember. Do you remember the words of Jesus? Do you remember His promise of eternal life? He bled and died so you could live. Remember, oh please remember. Oh, please remember. Oh, please remember.
All right. So, next three songs, well, no, actually, next two songs are also songs written for my adult children. The next song is a song that I wrote for my eldest son. And I wanted songs for each of my children that reflected who they are as young men and who I have seen them become. Now, of course, when they were little, I wrote songs which were basically lullabies for all of them. And those songs do appear on my debut album, Best Part of Me. If you want to, check out those songs, you're always welcome to go purchase Best Part of Me. But because they're adults, and I consider Jonathan, even though he's 17, he's young, but he's pretty much an adult now. And so I wanted songs to be right where they're at in their walk in this life. And so the next song that I want to perform for you guys, like I said, is a song that I wrote for my oldest son, Robert Jr., entitled Firstborn.
My firstborn that God had blessed, my little boy is now that you earnestly seek his face. Did I teach you his words of truth, that he will always carry you? Firstborn as you grow into cling to his holy word, let his voice be heard. Firstborn, oh, with love, that Jesus loves you, he will walk with you right by your side. You're the best gift God could give. In my heart is where you live, to see the man that you become. I'm so blessed that you're my son. Firstborn as you grow in truth, cling to his holy word, let his voice be heard. Firstborn, always love, that Jesus loves you, he will walk with you right by your side.
All right, got two more songs for you. So during this next song, if you haven't left a live chat comment and you want to be entered into the drawing, this is going to be your last chance to leave a comment, because then during the last song, I'm going to pick 3 winners, and then immediately after the last song is played, then I'm going to announce the winners. So you want to make sure, if you want to be entered for a chance to win my latest album, The Return of the King, that you get a chat comment recorded so that I see it and I can enter you into the drawing, okay? So the next to last song, this is a song that I wrote for my husband and my stepson. There was quite a few number of years that they were separated, and I wanted a song that would speak to the reconciliation that I always knew God was going to bring. And so my good friend and brother in the Lord, Stephen Fowler, he created the music to this back in, I think it was 2010. And it was given to me by another brother in the Lord who has since gone on to be with the Lord, and had me listen to it, and I just fell in love with it. And so I reached out to Stephen and asked him if he would mind me writing the words and the melody using his instrumental piece. And so what you're going to hear is what came from me basically just hearing his instrumental music. And so this next song is entitled Daddy's Here, and then there's another version on The Good Shepherd entitled Mama's Here, and that basically is my version, same words, same tune, same song, just instead of Daddy's Here, it's Mama's Here. That was my song to Jordan for the many years that I was separated from him, which God has also since reconciled mother and son back together, just like he reconciled father and son. So here is Daddy's here. And this is going to be your last chance. If you want to be entered into the drawing, you need to get a live chat comment in now, because then I'm going to close the drawing. Then it's going to be time to pick 3 winners.
It's been so long since I've seen your face. You've been here in my heart all along. Separate us now. Part of my soul. Daddy's here, I'm right by your side. My heart is where you reside. Daddy's here, I will not forget. For you brought all my life in bed. I flew away somehow. We'll be back together one day. And I keep me away. I'll be with you again one day. Daddy's here, I'm right by your side. My heart is where you reside. Daddy's here, I will not forget. For you brought all my life in bed. I'm never that far away. I will see you again someday. I'm never that far away. I will see you again one day.
All right, guys, it's almost time for the drawing. 3 of you are going to win my latest album, The Return of the King. And I'm really excited to be able to share this with you. And if you're a winner and I already have your email address, I will just send that to you. You don't have to worry about emailing me. It's just if I don't already have your email address, then you will need to email me at Lorraine at lorrainesmusic.com. And then that way I'm able to reply to you and send you the zip file of all of the songs off of The Return of the King, and then also behind the music, which is the story of the creation of the album. So The next concert is going to be September 27th, same time, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you missed being entered into the drawing this time, don't worry, because next time on the 27th, I will give away a couple more albums. And, maybe those who won today, obviously, I won't enter you into the drawing for a second time. We'll give a chance for somebody new to be entered into the drawing. But if you're a winner today and you come back to the 27th, I won't enter you in then. But, maybe we'll have, more people, and this, will catch on, twice a month. That's what I'm hoping, is that this will catch on and people will share to their social media, various sites and whatnot. So do share, like, subscribe, all of that. Here's the information, just various ways that you can help support me. You can help support this ministry that the Lord has given me, and everything that I am trying to do. And it's been a slow journey. It's been a very, very slow process, from learning all of the intricate things that I had to do to be able to create my website, www.lorrainesmusic.com. That took me months to do. And then to start, learning the advertising to be able to, get my music out there so people can start to, hear about me and start getting used to, hearing the music and everything. Because, I used to naively believe, oh, well, if the Lord wants people to hear me, he's just going to magically make them come to my channel. Well, that really didn't happen. And so I had to just basically start all over from scratch to be able to do this the right way. And I'm probably still not doing everything all complete 100% correct. It's trial and error, and, one thing doesn't work. And so I try something different, and it's always a learning process. But most importantly, I just really wanted a time when I could come together with you guys, perform some music for you guys live, and just have a safe place for you guys to fellowship, meet new brothers and sisters, and just have a time of fellowship and just be encouraged, uplifted with the music that I present to you guys. So after this last song, that's when I'm going to be picking the winners. And I wouldn't close out one of my concerts without performing what I feel is my hit song. Of all of my songs, this is the one that I believe that the Lord is really, really going to use. I'm just, waiting for him to, really, really lead that. So without further ado, to wrap up this concert, here is The Wolf and the Lamb. And then we're going to have 3 winners right after this last song.
Dwells in peace upon this land, and in the Lord be made new, as Jesus' love comes shining through. The day will come when the rain is gathered round, the day Satan's throne is torn down, the wolf and the lamb dwells in peace upon this land, and the Lord is made new, as Jesus' love comes shining through. The day will come when we all will live in peace. The day Jesus reigns eternally. The wolf and the lamb dwells in peace upon this land, and then will be made as Jesus' love comes shining through. A day will come when no more tears will shed. The day Jesus gives eternal life. The wolf and the lamb dwells in peace upon this land, and the world begins as Jesus' love comes shining through.
All right, let's pick some winners. Okay, I've got everyone in here. I'm going to pick 3. I'm not looking. Okay, the first winner is, let me put my headphones back in here. I just randomly picked Sister Low. Okay, I believe I still have your email address, so please email me just in case. You've got my email address, or if you need it again, Lorraine at lorrainesmusic.com. And you're going to get my latest album absolutely free, The Return of the King. And then I'm also sending you behind the music that goes with the album. Okay, so number 1 is Sister Low, which is, and I can't pronounce your name, Leoshi Shamishi or something like that. That's her handle name that has been commenting in the live chat. She is our first winner. Okay, so on to second winner. Just picking randomly. I'm not going to be playing favorites. Okay, second winner, Ted, you're the winner. You're my second winner. I have your address, your email address, bro. I'll give you an option. You know I have 3 albums. I can send you The Return of the King and Behind the Music for that. Or if you would prefer one of my other albums, you can email me and let me know. Okay? If I don't hear from you in a day or 2, I'm just sending you The Return of the King and Behind the Music for it. Okay? So, Brother Ted, he's our second winner. So, we've got one more, guys. One more. Who's it going to be? Who is it going to be? Who's it gonna be? Da 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 da. Yeah, Dad, you won. You won. Seriously, you won. And I wasn't peeking. I'm not even looking. Okay, I'm not even looking. Okay, the third winner is, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? John B! John, you won! Yay! To my 3 winners today. Okay, so I am so excited. Sister Lo, Brother Ted, and John B. They are my 3 winners for the Return of the King. Or Ted, you can let me know if you want one of the other albums. I mean, I guess I can let all of you guys. I mean, I just assume people want my most latest album because it's like got the best music on it. But I suppose you guys can let me know in case you want one of the other albums. I'm happy to send you one of the other albums. So email me, let me know for sure, so that I send you the right album and the right behind the music. Okay. So I am really excited. This is really cool. So I'm going to write you guys down so that at the next concert, you guys have already won. So you can't enter again. I mean, I should maybe make it like for at least 6 months or something to give other people a chance to win. And hopefully this will pick up and catch on, and we'll get a lot more people in here because I want to be able to give away my music. And for those of you who maybe didn't win and you're not signed up to my website, you can still get free music. I give away 3 songs, one from each album, on my website. If you sign up under the big red arrow, you just go to www.lorrainesmusic.com, put your email address in there. You're going to get the Wolf and the Lamb that I just closed out with. That is from the Return of the King. You're going to get the Good Shepherd, which I also performed today. That's on the Good Shepherd album. And then you're going to get Best Part of Me, which is also a song that I performed today off of my debut album, Best Part of Me. You'll get those 3 songs absolutely free if you just sign up for my website mailing list, okay? So that's a way that everyone, even though you didn't win an album today, that's a way you could still all be winners, okay? So if you want that free music, you got to go to my website, lorrainesmusic.com, and sign up, okay? So very excited. Congratulations, you guys. Very excited for you. Just email and let me know if you want the Return of the King album or if you would prefer either the Good Shepherd or Best Part of Me. I'm happy to accommodate what you really want. So the next concert is going to be September 27th, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's a Sunday, back here on my channel. And this was a great turnout. I'm really excited. I'm really pleased with how everything turned out. Thanks to Brother Danny for helping me get the album finished, and all the help that you gave me, Danny, to get to this point. You know, if you hadn't helped, kind of get my butt in gear, I never would have got my website created or anything, or even started the advertising. So Thank you, Danny, for all of you that you've done. And hopefully maybe in a month or 2, we'll have Danny back on for Lorraine's Music Hour, and we can have him perform. Maybe Danny's dad will be able to join. Hopefully that's something maybe in the near future we can all look forward to. So, all right, guys, we've been going a little over 2 hours. Time to sign off. Thank you. God bless. And remember, keep your eyes focused on the Lord Jesus Christ. He is the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes unto the Father but by me. Jesus Christ himself said he is the way of salvation. So I'll see you guys in 2 weeks for the next concert. All right, you winners, you email me, let me know which album you want for sure, and then I'll get that sent right back to you. All right, to everyone, God bless, have a safe week, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. God bless.